Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
Vault 81? You're still up and running?
Yeah. Pretty good observation there, genius. Now about that Pip-Boy.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am. Before you arrived, she did say she was from Vault 111. And she's in possession of a working Pip-Boy.
Is that so? I'm going to allow it. Edwards, open the door and make the announcement. Officer Edwards and I will meet you at the entrance.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. We've never encountered a fellow Vault Dweller. Is this Vault 111 you mentioned still operational?
No. Not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. What happened there? Did something go wrong?
So Vault 81 is still stable? Have you guys ever had anything go wrong?
Well, besides some rather large maintenance projects going on, I can't say anything ever has. I suppose we've been lucky. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
So you do rely on the Commonwealth?
A bit, yes. Although some here would argue that opening our doors was a mistake.
Interaction is a good thing. The Commonwealth is improving.
So I've heard. But it's still got a long ways to go. Now, I have work to do. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first, and certainly won't be the last.
Hey.
So, we got a new visitor today. Don't say anything, but man, I'd love to be out there.
If you want to leave, why don't you just go?
Wish it was that easy. It's scary leaving the vault. And the Commonwealth? It's all so unpredictable.
It takes some preparation. I'd learn how to use a gun, and be ready to use it before I went out there.
I've never even touched a gun. Now, I can't even say if our security has seen any real combat. But with the hours we're working these days, I'm not even sure where I'd find the time to practice.
Hard work pays off. And you guys are maintaining the vault, right?
Trying to, at least. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
If you're looking to do some trading, look for the depot. Alexis has just about anything you could need.
Terminal somewhere.
No signs of radiation. Impressive.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here? Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like...
Hey.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
We keep the vaults safe.
Hey lady, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Me? No, I'm from the moon. Still got cheese on my shoes.
I guess that was a dumb question. But I bet it's your first time here. I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
Sure, but I'm not paying you.
Okay. Boy, you're a real cheapskate. We'll start over here. This is the depot. The Combs family run it. Aaron and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
What do they fight about?
I shouldn't tell you this, but everyone says Mr. Combs is sleeping with Tina. Mrs. Combs doesn't know, but he's always leaving her to do all the work while he hangs out with Tina. Next stop, the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too. The Overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do not like to be bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
Overseer, huh? I suppose someone needs to be in charge?
Well, if you need her, that's where you'll find her. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guest from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
How is their food? Other than the pies.
I like it. Mrs. Somerset always sneaks me seconds.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it, though. Gran makes me comb it.
Austin, that hair of yours is a mole rat's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair.
Hell yeah.
There. Aaron's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair, though. It's not fair.
If I ever need a new hairstyle, I'll come here.
I hate getting my hair cut. Next stop is Gran. Let's go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother, though. My parents died when I was real little. Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering her. I'm helping her. That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts all grumpy, but it's not for real.
Says you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
You don't get anything from the Commonwealth?
Nope. Gran grows it all here. She's really smart. Next stop, Miss Katie. Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school. I bet you didn't have to go to school. You
I'm
leaving?
heading out. Don't wait up for me.
Well,
Again?
thanks for taking my tour.
But I need your help here.
Those seedlings are almost ready for transplant. This strain is doing quite well. I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure.
Dr. Pensky.
Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Why don't you just tell me about yourself?
Me? I'm the vault biologist and hydroponic gardener. Everything you see here, I grew, including this new fruit I just developed. But I need someone to test it. Sure I can't talk you into trying it?
Never needed my help in years. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Is it dangerous?
Well, everything has its risks, I suppose, but that's what the medical center is for.
What the hell? I'll try it.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now where'd I put that Geiger counter?
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
How much are you paying?
I'll give you 25 caps, non-negotiable. I know how you outsiders enjoy your bartering, but I've never been any good at it.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great. I was dreading having to put in another request to the overseer. Just bring by whatever you can find whenever you have the time.
I was hoping you'd stop by. Now I know from experience that Commonwealth shows no mercy when it comes to hair. So, how about a trim?
You've been outside of the vault?
Quincy, born and raised. My mother, may she rest in peace, she was a doctor. Imagine her surprise when she learned I'd rather cut hair than stitch people up. But enough about me. How about that hair of yours?
Did you say you were from Quincy?
Sure did. Looks like I was one of the lucky ones, too. Last I heard, Gunners had taken her over.
Heard any good rumors?
They say Holt is running around on his wife. Apparently, he and Tina DeLuca are secretly getting together. But never mind about them. Your hair is a disaster. You have to let me fix it.
I'll think about it.
Of course. You need some time to think about what you want.
Don't you go on thinking you're so clever. Those pies are going to be...
Hello, Maria.
You must be that new traveler Gwen let in. It's always nice to see a new face around here.
Who's Gwen?
Oh, Gwen's the overseer, but I could never get used to calling her that. I've known that girl since she was in diapers. If you need any food for the road, or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me, though mostly with the tasting.
Is it hard work feeding everyone here?
It used to be easier. Back when I was young, we had more supplies than we could count. Why, my mother taught me some recipes that had ingredients that... well, I doubt you could find them anywhere anymore. Since we started trading, we managed well enough, but the variety... let's just say it's more than a bit lacking.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
Never. Can you imagine? Born and raised right here in Vault 81. It was easier back then, you know. Supplies were high, and the dangers outside were both severe and unknown. Poor Gwen didn't know what she was getting into when she accepted the role of overseer.
How is Gwen doing as the overseer?
It weighs on her, I can tell. We need help from the Commonwealth, but a few people, they don't care for it. Not to mention the state of the vault. Upkeep's got people working round the clock these days. Even me. If people are going to be up all night working, they'll need a good meal to keep them going.
Let's see what you got.
I never get anything done on an empty stomach.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
Dr. Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical supplies to get you stocked up.
Whoa! A real live Commonwealth person! You dress funny.
Hello, Katie.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Every waking moment is an adventure out there.
Oh my. I knew it. My kids would love to hear some of them. Would you be willing to talk to my class?
What types of stories are you looking for?
Nothing too violent. I'm sure they'll have lots of questions, though. Thank you so much.
I wish my mom and dad wouldn't fight so much.
Katie.
Would you like to tell the students one of your stories now?
If you want, they aren't that interesting.
Stop being modest. The kids are so excited to hear your stories. Children! Children, listen up! We have a guest today who is going to tell us stories about the Commonwealth.
Did you ever fight a Deathclaw?
How do you know about Deathclaws?
I hear stuff. Gran heard something about them from a Commonwealth guy.
Deathclaws are very dangerous. Huh. It was a tough fight.
How did you beat it?
A group of raiders had my friend Preston trapped.
But you rescued him, right?
We were all scared. More raiders showed up. Preston said I should use the power armor.
Boy, I'd love to find some power armor.
I wasn't ready when the Deathclaw crawled out. Good thing I had that power armor.
That sounds scary.
Have you ever seen a Deathclaw?
No. Miss Katie says they're big lizards with huge claws. Don't stop now.
One shot in each eye and one in the forehead took care of that Deathclaw.
Wow. You must be a good shot.
Thank you so much for that story. Children, say thank you.
Thank you.
And we have a thank you gift for you. Here.
Hey, Katie.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Am I for some caps?
All right. The Overseer did give me a few caps for this. How does 50 caps sound?
That hardly seems enough.
I suppose I can use the rest of my allotment. I can give you 100 caps.
You'll have to do better than that to get your pound of flesh.
You drive a hard bargain. I can give you 150, but not a cap more. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. Sit there. This'll only take a sec. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Here are the caps I promised you. Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
Excuse me, ma'am? Have you seen my cat?
Ash is gone?
How much would you pay to get him back?
You can have my teddy bear. I've kind of outgrown him anyway.
That's all?
I can give you my kickball. I really like it. But I like Ash's better.
Look, kid. Pay me what it's worth, or I'm not helping.
You can have my silver locket. My mom gave it to me. I like it better than anything in the world. Except Ash's, of course.
What happened?
He scratched me. And I yelled at him to go away. I didn't mean forever, though. His name is Ashes, and he's the best cat in the whole world.
I'll find him for you.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back, please! No one else would set foot outside for him.
Where do you think he may have gone?
Not far. He'd be terrified. I'm sure if there's anywhere nearby to hide, you'll find him.
Hey, I'll find him for you.
Thank you! His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
Another new face in the vault, eh? What is it we're needing now, Missy?
I'm afraid that information's classified, sir. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Ha ha! Gwenny let in a good one. That sense of humor is just what this vault needs. The people here, they're a bit overworked these days. Some blame the overseer. But it ain't Gwenny's fault. Poor girl. Just landed the right position at the wrong time.
What's going on? Why are people so overworked?
Well, you live in the same place for 200 years. Time just takes its toll. Until the overseer opened the vault to the traders, we were just slapping on one band-aid after the next. Now we're just scrambling to keep old 81 together.
It's not easy being a leader.
Truer words were never spoke. And I wouldn't want her job in a million years. Well, I best be getting back to it. Don't want the old lady on me again. 62 years old and still fiery as ever.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
Hello, Overseer?
Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
Ashes, go home. Aaron misses you.
Irregular around here.
Ashes!
Ashton got himself bit by a mole.
Found him!
So now they got us
Thanks,
cooped up
ma'am.
in here to watch Aaron.
I was so
It's
worried about
ridiculous.
him.
You're welcome.
Mom says I can give you this. Ashes! Bad kitty. I was so worried about you. And I bet
Hey,
Mom's gonna
anything
make
I
me
can
give
get you
a
today?
bath.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Hall, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
Why do you say that?
I really shouldn't get into it.
It's all right. You can tell me.
Halt's just changed. He's never around, always claiming he has some errands to run. Back when we first met, he seemed devoted till the end. He actually taught me everything I know when it comes to fixing things. He'd spend every minute he could with me, and of course Erin after we had her. Now, it's like we don't exist, and every conversation we have is a fight.
Have you talked to him about it?
I've tried, but he won't listen to me. He's always saying he doesn't have time.
Sounds like an asshole to me.
Most days. If I didn't know the man he used to be, the man I fell in love with, I'd agree, 100%. But enough about him. Let me know if I can help you with anything here at the depot. I need to get back to work.
What do you sell?
Odds and ends. A bit of everything, I suppose. But no weapons. Only security guards carry weapons around here.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault? Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
What do you need me to do?
Save my boy, Austin.
What's in this secret vault?
Your guess is as good as mine. From what Bobby says, it might be a medical research facility. At least I hope so. It may be Austin's only chance. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Without that cure, Austin will certainly die.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a...
Dr. Forsyth has been very honest about Austin's prognosis. I'm so scared I'll lose him.
Bobby.
I'm through.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown, and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Halt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
Idiot. You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But Overseer...
No buts. This is for the good of the vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Cortland.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good. The infection has progressed quite rapidly. We need a way to stop it.
Then let's hope that outsider pulls through and gets us secure.
Después, 2 horas después, 3 horas después.
¿Puedes hacerlo de una vez?
Yes.
Another stranger. Are you Vault-Tec security? I've waited so very patiently.
Who the heck are you?
I am a Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, or CVR-IE. The human scientists call me Curie. Or more properly, they called me this when they were alive. I repeat, are you Vault-Tec security?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you. Since you are a Vault-Tec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only 1 dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
You only have one dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
Thanks for the cure.
It is my hope that this cure finds its way to someone who needs it. Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out. Yes? It is good not to be stuck in the quarantine.
There we go.
I heard Diamond City is pretty nice, tucked behind some walls. Sounds safe enough.
You found it.
Let him die. I'm keeping it.
You're going to sell it, aren't you, bastard? Are you really willing to let Austin die just to earn a few caps?
Relax. I was just kidding. Here. Give it to Austin.
Just give me that serum. I can't believe you would make jokes about a young boy's life. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
It shouldn't be long.
What? Where am I?
You're
Thank
in
God.
the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, ma'am.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall, on the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go
I hope you enjoy your
How about some
accommodations.
meat?
Austin
I'm
would
I
be
wanted
dead.
to say thank
starving.
you again for what you did for Austin. You've opened a lot of eyes around here, including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault Tech had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
What do you know about Vault Tech?
I'm afraid not much. I've spent my entire life being thankful for the Vault, for the walls that protected us over 2 centuries. But not once have I had contact with them.
If Vault-Tec had lived to go through with their plan, this place would be wiped out.
I don't doubt that one bit. I hate to think of what they had planned for us. But on the good side, you made a real impression on our anti-Commonwealth people. They're realizing outsiders really can be trusted, and do more good than just providing resources. You'll always be welcome here. And I hope you make a habit of visiting. Having a trusted outsider would help serve as a reminder that the Commonwealth isn't something to fear and avoid.
Excuse me, Overseer?
Austin's making a quick recovery thanks to you. It's good to see him back to normal.
A moment, please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. Please, madame, can you take me with you?
It's no picnic up there. Anything you can do to help us survive?
But of course! I have been equipped with medical equipment. If you become injured in our journeys, I can administer stim packs. I also have defensive capabilities, a laser. But surely there's little reason to use that.
Come along, then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
Your thoughts?
Humanity is so resilient. To cling to life despite all of this. It is the duty of us all to further that survival.
Y después de ese pequeño resumen es como de inicio este capítulo, donde nos dirigimos hacia el mar resplandeciente. Pero no vamos solos, como podrá ver nos acompaña la buena Curia para este episodio, ya que ha llegado el momento, después de haber atado cabos en algunas misiones que tenemos pendiente, y también haber reclutado a algunos compañeros nuevos, los cuales son Hancock y Strong, los cuales podrán ver con sus respectivos videos que podrán encontrar en los enlaces de este video. Ahora nos dirigimos a descubrir los misterios de esta zona inhóspita, que es donde encontraremos a los enemigos de más alto nivel, y también podremos seguir obteniendo pistas acerca de nuestro hijo desaparecido. Así que ahora nos dirigimos a la zona del mar resplandeciente, el cual se encuentra aquí mismo. Así que sin más preámbulos vamos a dirigirnos en nuestro flamante Vertibird a esta zona inhóspita para poder continuar nuestro viaje y la búsqueda. También un poquito más al norte se encontrará el refugio 95, donde hicimos la misión de Kate, y un pequeño asentamiento, el cual podemos tomarlo con los Minutemen de forma pacífica o simplemente por la fuerza eliminando a los residentes actuales. Lo que ustedes decidan. En fin, vamos a dirigirnos ahora sí al borde del mar radioactivo de Fallout 4. Y cuando vemos como a lo lejos se despide nuestro transporte, nos preparamos para adentrarnos en esta zona radioactiva. Es importante que antes de venir tengan sus precauciones. Vemos qué es lo que nos espera en esta zona inhóspita y si podemos encontrar a Virgil, el que será la clave para encontrar a nuestro hijo. Antes de iniciar en esta zona, les recuerdo que vale la pena llevarse una buena cantidad de Radex. Esto es para poder soportar más fácilmente la radiación. Nada más llegar parece que hay una tormenta radioactiva. Mejor dicho, aquí siempre hay algo que nos quiera matar. Como podrán ver, esta zona está completamente devastada. Aquí es donde cayó la bomba al inicio del juego, y lo que nos obligó a refugiarnos bajo tierra y dio inicio a toda esta aventura. Como podrán ver, la zona fue totalmente aniquilada y prácticamente no hay muchas cosas que queden en pie. Allá lejos parece que podemos ver algo. Por la distancia creo que es una iglesia. Y efectivamente eso es. En esta zona casi no hay suministros, la munición es limitada. Entonces tenemos que traer a nosotros mismos todo lo que lleguemos a necesitar. De lo contrario tendremos bastantes problemas. Vamos a ver que es una iglesia o lo que queda de ella, mejor dicho. Y parece que tiene residentes por lo que vemos. Pero ahora nada más vamos a descubrirla y ya después vendremos a investigarlo. Por ahora no tiene ningún caso meternos en ese trampa y sobre todo nido de zombies. Uy, parece que aquí vamos a tener problemas. Esto nada más nos queda un motorscorpio del vino. Este enemigo es de bastante cuidado porque como pueden ver se mete bajo tierra. Y además nos puede envenenar. Otro problema que tiene que se esconde. Y así es como nos dan la bienvenida a esta zona con uno de los enemigos de mayor nivel. Oh shit. Como pueden ver causa bastante daño. Realmente este enemigo es el equivalente de también un sanguinario. Y no es el único, vienen en paquetes de 3. Parece que hay más enemigos por lo que veo en el mapa. Son 5 por lo visto. No hemos llegado y apenas hemos llegado y esta zona no ha tardado en mostrarnos los colmillos. Cosa que no debería extrañarnos. Afortunadamente venimos bien preparados. Como podrán ver, esta arma de cricket es bastante útil. Y tenemos en casos de emergencia nuestra confiable el Criolator. Esta arma que pueden ustedes obtener en el refugio donde iniciamos nuestra aventura con un nivel de experto en las cerraduras. Experto maestro, no me recuerdo bien, es el nivel más alto en resumen. Y parece que aquí hay algo cerca. Parecen ser los restos de un avión o un helicóptero. Ah, son los restos de un helicóptero. Vértibre estrellado. Como podrán ver, se hizo casi polvo, cosa que no debería extrañarnos, dado que le explotó un misil nuclear al lado. Como podrán ver, la zona es bastante inhóspita. Y los enemigos que nos podemos encontrar son bastante desagradables. Hay lejos para saber una estación y parece que haber más de los malditos escorpiones. Como pueden ver, nuestra pequeña ermita que la hemos rebautizado como el Mr. Freeze es bastante útil, ya que los congela y les hace una gran cantidad de daño. Y los despacha muchísimo más rápido que otras armas. Parece que tenemos aquí una vieja estación. O lo que queda de. Parece ser una estación de energía o algo por el estilo. Curiosamente tiene electricidad. Ah, esto es un estacionamiento si no mal recuerdo. Sí, efectivamente es un estacionamiento. No hay nada y es prácticamente un pequeño descanso en caso de que queramos reparar. Únicamente en estos lugares podemos estar a salvo de la radiación, pero no estoy tan seguro que esto esté vacío.
My steam packs have gone through extensive quality control. Would you like one? Your thoughts? Humanity has fallen so since the bombs. That was it. Not a problem. Let us continue our journeys.
Esto es lo bueno de Corea, ¿no? Regalará algunos steam packs sobre la marcha. Ya tenemos lo único que vale la pena de esta zona. Un pequeño desvío que nos dio algunos accesorios e ítems que pueden valer la pena. Parece que hemos encontrado algo muy extraño en el centro de esta zona. Estamos prácticamente al lado de donde cayó la bomba nuclear al inicio de nuestra historia. Cráter del átomo. Veamos qué tenemos que encontrar en esta zona.
I bring a smile on the lips of Adam.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Holy ground, Adam? What's going on here?
Atom reached out and touched this world, bringing his glow to us. It remains to this day a reminder of his promise. Infinite worlds through division.
There wouldn't be a place I could resupply around here, would there?
You may seek Brother Ogden. He should have some provisions on offer. For a price.
What is this place?
This is where we commune with Adam himself. I am surprised you have survived long enough to reach it.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Y ese es como hace acto de presencia a los hijos del átomo. Esta facción que ustedes recordarán, bueno, una facción, una pequeña religión en Fallout 3. Hay el Megaton, que ha crecido tanto que incluso ahora lo encontramos hasta el Yermo Capital. Y como podrá ver, sus números son bastante considerables. Y bueno, más adelante, cuando lleguemos a los DLCs, podremos conocer un poco más acerca de esta facción. Como podrán ver, tienen algo de basura alrededor que ustedes pueden lotear a su antojo. Y algunas personas como este tipo nos pueden vender algunas cosas.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Of course.
Y como podrán ver, tiene ahí uno que otro ítem. Tiene armas, atuendos, algunas cosas para ayudarnos. Y como todos los vendedores, algo de chatarra, incluyendo envíos. No sé cómo rayos puede tener un envío de algo considerando en el basurero que están, pero bueno. En fin, ya tenemos pistas de dónde está el buen Virgil. Así que pues nada, vamos a adentrarnos todavía incluso más para llegar con este escurridizo científico del instituto. Así que vamos hacia su refugio. Parece que hemos llegado por fin. Uy. Y parece que hay un sanguinario adentro, pero nos vamos a retirar silenciosamente. Y parece que encontramos a alguien aquí.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
You're a super mutant?
Yes. Clearly you have functioning eyes. Congratulations. I'm hoping you didn't come here just to point that out. Now what do you want?
I'm just looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute. So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
Relax, big guy. Kellogg won't be coming after you. He's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me! Why are you even here? What do you want?
I need whatever information you've got. Anything to help me get into the Institute.
I'm sorry, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh. Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
I don't really know, but doesn't sound familiar.
Not surprising. They don't come out often, and when they do, few see them. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Why do I have to kill one?
Because you want to get into the Institute, remember? They're your ticket in. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Y de esta forma completamos esta misión. Me parece que hemos saltado del fuego. Mejor dicho, hemos saltado de la sartén y no tenemos que buscar al fuego. Y bueno, bastantes cosas en esta zona, pero no nos conviene en estos momentos tomarlas. Si completamos la quest de Virgil, más adelante podremos venir por todo esto. Esta revista si no la podemos llevar de una vez.
Good luck finding a courser chip. You're gonna need it.
Qué amable.
Protect and serve.
En fin, tenemos que dirigirnos ahora a las ruinas de del SIT. Ya hemos desbloqueado esta zona cuando ahí veníamos camino a Diamond City, como lo recuerdan en un episodio anterior. Así que ahora ese será nuestro punto de partida. En fin, vamos a salir de aquí y dirigirnos a lo que alguna vez fue una institución educativa de muy alto nivel. Así que nos vemos en un momento allá. Y ya estamos aquí en las ruinas del instituto, después de haber hecho una pequeña parada de recoger a nuestro buen amigo el paladín. Ya que vamos a luchar contra uno de las tropas de élite del instituto, pues nos trajimos un pequeño compañero para que esté a la altura del combate. Ahora bien, toca sintonizar la estación de radio para averiguar a dónde tenemos que ir. Y apenas un poco hacia el lado derecho de las ruinas del SIT encontramos Green Tech Genetics, donde parece que está nuestro objetivo. Este enorme edificio verde es muy difícil de no verlo. Es donde tendremos que enfrentar a la clave para recuperar a nuestro hijo. Vamos allá. Y parece que ya empezó una fiesta.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Muy bien, cierto, Dance. Dado que hay un artillero por aquí, no me extrañará que más de sus amigos estén por algún lado. Efectivamente parece que ya empezó una buena fiesta. Y parece que empiezan los tiros.
You're pretty handy with that terminal. Palin would be impressed.
The courser's after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order!
There we go. Sweet.
Damn it! Kill them all! Target.
Y finalmente hemos llegado al último piso, donde está nuestro objetivo. Y después de haber abierto ambas puertas, ya sea por medio de las terminales o las cerraduras, y un par de núcleos de ejecución extra han caído en nuestro poder. Y ya casi llegamos con nuestra presa.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
I don't believe you are.
No, God. Please, no.
Are you here for the synth?
C-247, initialize factory reset. Authorization code Zeta 53 Kilo.
How did you?
Hey, I'll need some buff-out if you want the site.
Here, go easy.
Wow, forgot how strong that stuff is. Whew. Okay, here it comes. I see you, the mighty hunter. Only what you're hunting ain't an animal or a man. It's something different. Maybe something more than human. But what's this? I see a man in a white outfit standing over your prey, and he says something. It's hard to make out, but I'm trying, kid. He says Z247, initialize factory reset, authorization code Zeta 53 Kilo. And then he falls, and he's still. Oh, God. Sorry, kid. Old Ticker just lurched there a few times. I'm fine, really. Just need to stay still.
Venga, eso es todo.
you're going to kill me, then do it.
Ya que lo pedías. El único artillero bueno es el artillero muerto. Y de esta forma es rápidamente eliminado a Z247. No olviden hablar con Mamá Morphy, ya que como podrán ver es de bastante ayuda su pequeño viaje en las drogas. Ahora bien, lo único que queda para terminar esta zona es simplemente lotear todo y salir por esta puerta. Así que en un momento los veo fuera de este edificio. Y ya me iba, pero escucho una voz y se me estaba olvidando, es muy cierto. ¿Dónde está esta mujer?
I'm through.
Excuse me.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Who are you?
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by these mercenaries, and all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Certainly wasn't expecting something like this.
Your thoughts?
So, that's the supposedly terrifying Institute courser? Didn't put up much of a fight. I've killed ferals that were more tenacious. Now, let's take that ship you've recovered and have it decrypted as soon as possible.
Y tenemos que continuar nuestro viaje, así que nos vamos a dirigir con el ferrocarril para que nos apoye a descubrir qué es lo que esconde ese chip y ver si podemos de una vez por todas entrar al instituto.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them.
So why did you kill him?
That chip in his neck just looked so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me, now. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data.
For every synth
Fortunately,
that makes it out,
we have the right man for the
there's
job.
Oh, hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Desdemona.
Give Tom time.
We're in.
He'll
Chip
get that
access.
chip decoded.
Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. All right, solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number, come on.
Things are quiet.
Yeah, we got it.
Now.
We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
No puedo negarlo, considerando que descifraste eso. En fin, es hora de ir con Virgil a ver qué es lo que nos tiene que decir.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
No, I just went out for a little stroll and thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Y después de haber hablado con Virgil ya sabemos qué hacer. Ahora bien, el siguiente paso es enteramente a su libre decisión, ya que realmente no afecta en absolutamente nada si construyen el aparato que necesitamos para entrar, ya sea con nuestra propia facción, con la hermandad o el ferrocarril. En este caso, para esta guía lo voy a hacer con la hermandad, porque con mi partida principal lo hice con mi propia facción, y en una partida secundaria que tengo lo hice con el ferrocarril. Entonces creo que ahora toca con la hermandad. Pero al final del día no afecta en absolutamente nada con quien decidan fabricar el dispositivo. Pero en fin, como podrán ver, también cambiamos un poquito el look para aquellos que no lo hubieran notado a estas alturas. Y bueno, fue algo nuevo que se me ocurrió. Realmente no me gustó mucho, pero bueno, para este episodio la vamos a dejar así, a la buena de Catherine. Bueno, después de ese paréntesis, ahora sí vamos a dirigirnos con la hermandad para poder construir el dispositivo que nos permita de una vez por todas entrar al dichoso instituto. Les recuerdo una vez más, es realmente asunto de decisión y no afecta en absolutamente nada su relación con las otras facciones. En fin, vamos a el pequeño dirigible que está flotando en el aeropuerto. Vamos para allá.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth,
The only logical explanation. That's where we need your help.
This is your lucky day. I have a way inside.
The method is useless without the means to make it work. Perhaps we should pool our resources to achieve our common goal. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones that kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Muy bien, ahora vamos con la supervisora Ingram a ver qué tiene que decirnos.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Wow. I'm glad you could make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Bien, para esto podemos construirlo todo directamente en el aeropuerto de Boston, que es este asentamiento. Para ello tendrán que juntar materiales. Aquí en este caso, como podrán ver, ya tengo varios asentamientos y varias líneas de suministro montadas alrededor de la Commonwealth. De esta forma ya el aeropuerto está suplido y podemos construir fácilmente los materiales. Si no han sido, no se ha negado mucho con la cuestión de la construcción, deberían tener en estos momentos materiales más que suficientes. En caso contrario, van a tenerse que dedicar a tener que explorar distintas locaciones hasta juntar los materiales necesarios para hacer toda la construcción que te piden. Esto es exactamente igual sin importar con qué facción hayan decidido ir. Así que lamento decirles que de una u otra manera van a necesitar una gran cantidad de materiales. Bueno, no muy grande, pero una cantidad considerable de materiales para poder construir todo y poder hacer ese teletransportador. Si hubiéramos ido con cualquier otra fracción, probablemente más bien lo podemos hacer con cualquier otro asentamiento que nosotros queramos. En fin, con hermandad toca así. Así que vamos a empezar a construir. Cabe destacar que una vez construyan las piezas, no las podrán mover. Entonces, si tienen intención de hacer esta cosa un adorno permanente, construir en el lugar que más les guste.
Any luck building the platform yet?
I glued a bunch of parts together and hoped for the best. Good enough?
Hey, you're the one that's gonna be standing on the thing. If it blows up, it's gonna hurt you a lot more than it'll hurt me. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
According to Virgil's notes, it takes 4 components to complete the signal interceptor. First, we need a control console to input the code sequence and process the signal. That's the easy part. Second, we have the relay dish. That's for the interceptor part of the name. It scans and grabs the proper frequency we need. Third, and the most complex, is the molecular beam emitter. This is the actual component that translates your matter into energy for transmission. You've already built the stabilized reflector platform. which concentrates and reflects the molecular beam. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Y así Ingram se dirige a la zona de construcción. Y después de que tenemos todos los materiales, hemos conseguido construir nuestro pequeño teletransportador. Una vez terminemos, tocará hablar con el maestre Maxon para poder continuar la misión. En caso de que lo hagamos con las otras facciones, habrá que hablar con el constructor en turno. En fin, vamos a ver qué es lo que nos tiene que decir el líder de la hermandad.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer? Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Is there a point to all this?
Just giving you the proper background, soldier. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Y bueno, los hechos que nos refirió Maxon claramente no recuerdan a Fallout 3. Ahí vamos a hablar con Ingram, a ver qué tiene que decirnos.
I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Shouldn't we test it first?
Not with a single frequency code. The second you arrive and the Institute figures out which signal we hijacked, they'll change the code, and we're locked out. This is a one-shot deal. So what do you say? You ready to give it a try?
Si no necesitan prepararse para antes de entrar al instituto, cosa que les recomiendo, díganle que aún no. Si están listos, simplemente denle en hagámoslo. Ha sido un largo camino lleno de todo tipo de peripecias, pero ha llegado el momento por fin de enfrentar al mayor mal de esta zona. Veremos una vez por todas qué es lo que esconde el instituto. Así que, pues no queda más que adentrarnos dentro de la madriguera del lobo. Así que vamos hacia allá.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Muy bien.
The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to.
I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Give Debbie still